Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Archduchy. I am your host, Her Grace, the Archduchess. You may refer to me as such, or you can call me Dutch. And tonight's entertainment is Hollow Knight. Again. And it will be again, and again, until I beat the fucking Radiance. Hi, Manny. Hi, RDVR. Hi, Cheeto. Hi, Shade Lord. Let's see how this goes tonight. Oh, hi, Travis. Congrats on your watch streak. 90 streams! Jesus. I'm doing alright. I'm a little sore from a workout I did, specifically in my left arm, but thankfully that one doesn't have too much control over the things I need to be doing for this fight, so let's hope it doesn't affect anything. Good lord. You have a gift? What is your gift, Cheeto? God damn it. I haven't opened the soda yet. We can do it with the water. Alright. Well then. If there's nothing more to say, without further ado, let's get cracking. Okay. You know, nothing else, the Hollow Knight is a bit of a decent warm-up for getting my ass kicked. Never mind. There is a bit of a cooldown, dude. There's some things I can't let you guys do. Shit. Trust me, dude, if you've ever seen me pogo in platforming, you know that pogoing is not going to fix anything. Vega and Welvian are probably just running late. Actually, Vega may have something else going on this evening. I'm not sure. Welvian, who knows? Holy shit. shit. Fuck. That was a big mess of just nothing I just did. Ah, fuck! I meant to dash. I did so perfectly. It's because Welvian isn't here. Oh my god, you're right! Cheeto, you genius! Oh fuck, everything's gonna fall apart once he gets here. Your only streamer I watch who plays the equivalent of someone hating spicy food, eat spicy ramen with a drink of Tabasco sauce, and you say everything is okay. Everything is kind of okay. Oh shit, I forgot to get the rest of my soul. Eh. Alright, one moment. Quick sip of Sprite. Okay. Fuck! Okay, bad start, bad start! Very bad start. Thank you for the text, nerd extraordinaire. You know what was funny? You just reminded me of something, Manny. My buddy Trip, he was trying to play through all of Dark Souls 2 and having a miserable time. And he got to the point, what was that? Okay. So anyways, he got to the point where he was fighting the man-eaters, and just having a fucking miserable time. Like, the whole time. Terrible, awful time this man was having. And so he got to the point where he started, like, playing on repeat the song Man-Eater by, I think, like, Hall & Oates. And then I got there, and we were all watching the Discord, and he goes, hey, Dutch, can you, like, go and play the song again? And I'm like, what song? Because I had just gotten there, and they hadn't played it in a while, and he goes, Man-Eater, and I'm just like, I'm sitting here like, oh, obviously, Man-Eater by Nelly Furtado. And let me tell you, Man-Eater by Nelly Furtado had that man beating the Man-Eaters in, like, 15 minutes, I think. Damn it. Shit. Shit! Stop guarding, you motherfucker! Thank you. Ow. Ow! Alrighty, attempt number 3. We should probably get a counter at some point. Ow. Jeez, this one's unforgiving today. There we go. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Well, that one was on me. Oh, shit! I didn't realize until it was too late. Yeah, the man-eaters suck from what I heard. Alrighty. Oh, well, that was dumb of me. Shitty hitbox attacks knock you on your ass and you're on a bridge. They're tanky. Damn. My true pain of gaming was Need for Speed Most Wanted. The BMW race. He's back! It's ruined starting now! Oh shit, that was fucking dumb of me. Oh, and I dodged the wrong fucking direction again. Are you kidding me? Look what you've done, Welvian! One of these days I'm gonna run an experiment. I'm gonna time Welvian out and then see if I do better for the 10 minutes he's gone. Hey, Vega! Ludwig and Bloodborne had to be struggling because the first phase is so beastly. It's not evil, it's survival. I'm trying to win, damn it! Ah, I walked right into it. I dodged the wrong fucking direction again! How do I keep doing that 7 times in a row? Oh, fuck! Alright. I promise you, Manny, it's not. It is not. And that's really annoying. It is not hard because I don't have one item. I have literally everything I could possibly need for this fight, and I still can't do it. Shit, what was that? Thank you for following, Fazbear Boy. I like the username. Oh, and a follower goal. Thank you for fulfilling that for me. Son of a bitch. No. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh my god, I did it. Oh my god, I did it. Hornet, are you okay? Aww. Dream no more, defeat the radiance and consume the light. Oh my god. We're finally fucking done with Hollow Knight. Oh, we're done! Thank you, Travis. A very timely party whistle. Oh my god. Turning up the music for the credits music. Or the volume for the credits music. Now let's do New Game Plus. No. Oh god, I'm not touching that steel whatever with a 10-foot fucking pole, I'll tell you that much. Alright, before there's a lore dump, should I just pull up the YouTube cutscene that you get for finishing Path of Pain? I sent you 2 videos that we can watch. Okay. Should I pull up the cutscene that you get as a reward for beating Path of Pain? Because I'm gonna tell you guys, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. You thought I got frustrated fighting the Radiance. I think I would need a full, like 2 weeks, bare minimum, to do Path of Pain, and I would be angry the entire time. Not worth it for my mental health or my blood pressure, personally. Alright. I'll get that one sorted right now. Pain and anguish on a Wednesday night. I want to see if there's anything else. I don't know, maybe there's a cutscene or whatever. Slay the princess! Oh my god, Vega! So Vega, I don't know if you read the description, but is Slay the Princess free? Because it has to be a game I own already or a game that is free to play so that I don't have to spend money anytime somebody does that. It can, what do you mean it can be free? Well done achieving this great feat. You persevered and you triumphed. We hope you enjoyed yourself in the world of Hollow Knight. We'll meet again soon on the road ahead. What if I, like, spot you? I mean, to be entirely fair, that's what Lemmy did to make me play Expedition 33. Ooh, and now it looks like this. Ever so slightly different. I did beat that game. I did beat Expedition 33. Well, Vega, if you're willing to purchase it for me, then yes, I will play Slay the Princess. But first, we do need to do this lore stuff really quick. I thought you meant pirating it. No! Oh my god, YouTube, what the fuck? YouTube now has floating ads over bullshit. That's so gross. Fuck off. Anyways, we're gonna... Okay. We're gonna make a new window really quick. Okay, we're just gonna... like that. And like that. I'm not doing YouTube Premium ever. I'm not giving them my money when they just keep making the free version worse. That's hostage taking, and I don't negotiate with terrorists. So here's the thing, Welvian. This also includes the entire... Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I want to see what Path of Pain is like, the whole thing. I can't wait for my Grace Given and Lorebound Deluxe Edition books to get here later this year. Oh, that's loud. There we go. Oh, do I have this on 2x speed? Hold on. No, shit, he's really just going that fast. Goddamn. My god, this man is insane. And yeah, I fucking would have never done this. Like, I would have cried. You might have actually watched me cry for a reason other than a game making me sad. Not just the skill required, I think even if I was good enough at platforming to be able to do this, I wouldn't be able to. Because my hands just can't I can barely handle fighting a boss enough times in a row to get the hang of it. I think my hands would hurt too much to get through this even if I did have the skill. This is wild. arthritis meds? No, Welvian, I'm not buying your arthritis medication. It's probably black market. Oh my god, he's so fast. No, don't. It ruined it. Fuck, hold on. I'm not watching him do it with Primal Aspids chasing him. I'm sure he can do it. I believe in him. We just watched him do it this time. I don't need to see it again with Primal Aspids. Alrighty, so, are we also watching the lore videos you just sent me, Welby? I didn't send lore video. Oh, jeez. Oh no, you sent me any Radiants defeated and Hollow Knight Path of Pain speedrun. Okay. So it is okay for you to talk about lore now, Lemmy, yes. As long as it's not anything that would spoil something from Silk Song, you are good. How long is that Radiance video? Because I don't want to spend too much time to watching something like that, but I would be willing to check it out and see how much of a pain in the ass it would have been. Alright, Welvian, hurry up, make your choice. Are you sending me lore videos or are you writing out paragraphs? No, don't play it in Discord. What the fuck are you doing? There we go. Don't open the Discord app, you stupid piece of shit! What?! Oh my god! I copied the link and it went, we know what you want to do. You want to open this link in your browser on Discord to watch the YouTube video in Discord, don't you? You fucking troglodyte. Get over yourself.
Heineken 00 Ultimate. Great
Hashtag spawns Heineken.
With 0 calories.
Couldn't contain the infection because he wasn't truly hollow. Pale Gang was unfortunately too good of a dad and showed a sliver of love. Ooh, tragedy strikes. Emotions foiled people again. But since our Hollow Knight was never shown any love, then he was able to do it and defeat the person. Okay, I have a question. I don't know if I would have found this out somehow regardless. How the fuck did I get this Nail of Legend? How did I get from the Abyss to the Hollow Cliffs where I start out? Is that ever explained? And how did I get the Nail of Legend? Or is it just that any nail can be the Nail of Legend as long as you upgrade it enough?
Yeah, I used to struggle with regular Radiance too, like in speedruns. Like, definitely not an easy boss.
What the fuck? And he does this in less than 5 minutes? Any nail can be the Nail of Legend. Got to the Void Heart, is that? I know, but the Void Heart only shows you falling into the Abyss. It doesn't show how you get to the Howling Cliffs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing Slay the Princess next. assume that the void
thought
and
that might have been too
everything
early.
is up. You know, I'll keep watching this, but I want to like so I can yap. I assume the void is the stuff that was here before the bugs. Honestly, sometimes it almost feels like the Radiants, if the Radiants had won, that paves the way for humans to come out and all the bugs have lost their minds. Souls Gains have shown you can kill a god with a stick. I think it could be any nail. Okay, so that blacksmith really was just the greatest living blacksmith. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, find me a lore video. If possible, 10 minutes or less. I don't know if anybody can explain all this in 10 minutes or less, but give it a shot. Dutchy makes lore? I have my own lore, thank you very much. Fireball. Thank you for following, Voidwalker. Very timely, considering what game we're looking at. Good one is that. Well, we're not watching it here. You can give it to me, but we're not watching it on stream. Good lord. There's a YouTube video that explains it in 1 minute. Well, that's just gonna be a fucking shitpost video. All in the name, indeed. I'm sorry that you weren't here to watch me actually beat the Radiants, because that's what I was doing, which is why the video is called End My Suffering. Watch it, trust. Well, post it in the Discord then, Cheeto. No, you did miss it, Watcher, unfortunately. I did beat the Radiants, yes. Honestly, shockingly early in the stream, I beat the Radiants. Whoa, that one's a nightmare. You can send it to me and I'll watch it in my own time. I'm not watching an hour-long YouTube video on stream. Oh, thank you for resubbing, Inferno. Much appreciated. And thank you for the congratulations. Have you gone against Grim? I fought him the one time. I didn't care enough to finish it off. It is Welvian. Oh, wow. This one you just gotta stay in the air the whole time, huh? Oh, except there's like one platform there I can see. And occasionally it gets spikes. Wow. Send a 14-minute one. Okay, that one. We can watch a 14-minute one. I might speed it up depending on how slow the person talks, but... Good lord. Did the devs beat this, or did they just design it and pray that it was possible? Yes. Why does it just say okay? It just
Finally
says
done.
okay. That's a lame reward. I know that's not the real Radiant. Alright, well. Anyway, let's see. Hollow Knight lore summary of the full main story. What? It will not let me. Okay, thank you. Okay. The mostly complete lore of Hollow Knight. What the fuck do you mean mostly? Okay.
Aldi doesn't pay for cart wranglers, and those savings go to you.
We're gonna watch this video.
Aldi doesn't pay for cart wranglers, and those savings go to
Hi,
you.
cowboy. Nope, I thought we were about ready, but I see we were not. Here we go.
Despite how exhaustingly...
Oh, wow, that's quiet. Good lord, dude. Speak up. Nobody can hear you.
tired the trope of comparing difficult games to Dark Souls is, one aspect that is undeniable about Hollow Knight is its approach to lore. Much of the lore is told through environmental storytelling, easily skippable NPC dialogue, and item descriptions.
We're doing 2 times speed, I'm sorry.
Our story begins long before the founding of Hollow Nest. An ancient civilization once existed where present-day Hollow Knight.
Thank you, True Inferno. Yeah, that was quite loud for anybody. It's because the volume had to go up all the way because this guy talks so quiet and his audio isn't mixed the best.
Hollow Nest is located. Not much is known about this ancient civilization, but it is known that they worship the Void, a dark substance found in the deepest parts of the Abyss. Several other societies exist within the pre-Hollow Nest area. The Moss Kin of Greenpath, the Mushroom Clan of the Fungal Waste, the Mantis tribe below, the Bees of the Hive, and the Spiders and Weavers of Deep Nest.
Thank you for the extra taxes, nerd extraordinaire.
Standing in opposition to the Void is the Radiants, a higher being, which are godlike beings with great power that are worshipped by lesser bugs.
Oh, wait, I never even realized that that statue was of the Radiants. Well, I mean, it would have been hard to make the connection. It's a while back since I saw it, but damn.
She's described as being of the brightest light, and therefore the natural enemy of the Void. She is worshipped by her descendants, the Moth tribe with the resting grounds. The Radiance has a great deal of power over the
Oh, that's why the Moss tribe was in trouble. They worship the Radiants. Okay. Which makes sense. Because moths like light. Okay, I get it.
Dream realm, playing beyond the physical world, which consists of dreams and memories. The dreams within can be spirits of those who have passed, or formed based on the desires of the living. At some point in the past, the dream realm was once whole, but has since split into both the dream and nightmare realms. The deepest power of the nightmare realm is the nightmare's heart, a higher being which can take on physical form through a vessel, essentially possessing a host. The final higher being in pre-Hollow Nest is Hun, a giant slug-like being who has a powerful dream that formed the green path itself and is worshipped by the Moss Kin. At some point, the ancient civilization that worshipped the Void disappeared. It's never been confirmed why, but it's
Dutch is checking her Discord. What's going on? Yes, Vega? Oh, yes. Okay. I will keep playing the video while I do that.
easy to theorize that it's something to do with the Void in the Abyss that they were so enamored with. The main inciting incident of the story occurs when a giant worm arrives near Hollow Nest. The worm is a creature beyond even other higher beings, and it originated from somewhere far away from Hollow Nest. The worm sheds off its shell, and a higher being emerges from an egg within.
Actually, wait, now it's Steam is giving me issues. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Accept. Cool. Thanks, Vega. Anyway, back to the lore.
This higher being is the Pale King, who's come for the sole purpose of making Hollow Nest his kingdom. The Pale King grants intelligence and sapience to the bugs of Hollow Nest, and they worship and revere him in return. He becomes a god king and rules alongside his queen, the White Lady. These two are pale beings, particular higher beings that stand out in their influence, even among the other higher beings. Other than her reign as queen, not a lot is given about the White Lady, so it's not clear if she arrived with the Pale King or was here for some time before, but it is known that she has an insatiable desire to propagate her species, so to speak. When the kingdom is formed, the Moth tribe abandons their worship of the Radiance and choose to follow the Pale King instead, and the Mushroom clan willingly accept his rule as well. However, the Bees of the Hive refuse the Pale King's rule and seal off the Hive, and the Spider tribe also remains separate. The Mantis tribe doesn't enter into the kingdom of Hollow Nest and chooses to remain separate, but with a truce made that they will keep the Beasts of Deep Nest from invading the kingdom. The Pale King ruled Hollow Nest from the White Palace, deep beneath the kingdom, and enlisted protectors of the kingdom, known as the Five Great Knights. The Five Great Knights were Ogrim, who was said to be the loyalist of the knights, a staunch defender of king and kingdom, Pegamol, who while a towering and imposing figure, was surprisingly soft-spoken and humorous, and Zamir, a mysterious outsider who traveled to Hollow Nest, Raya, a fierce but caring guard of the queen, and Isma, who while kind and understanding is said to be the strongest of the knights. Under his rule, Hollow Nest prospered. He ordered construction of the Stagway, which connected the major areas, starting at King's Pass, all the way to the capital at the City of Tears. The Stagway made trade and travel fast and convenient, and he didn't stop there. Under his rule, the tramways were constructed, one connecting the Forgotten Crossroads and the resting grounds, and the other from the kingdom's edge to the entrance of Deep Nest. However, the third tramway extending into Deep Nest was unsuccessful, as the denizens of Deep Nest that rejected the king did not take kindly to the intrusion on their territory, and the project was abandoned. During this time, mining operations were expanded in the Crystal Peak to obtain the apparently valuable pink crystals there. While the exact use of these crystals isn't clear, they seem to have been used as a source of energy, per the Crystal Heart's item description. Beneath the capital, the royal waterways were also constructed, which is really just a fancy name for sewers. It became a breeding ground for the flukes and the flukemarm, horrible parasites that seemed to operate solely on instinct. For a time, it seemed the Pale King's rule was destined to last forever, with one tablet declaring Hollow Nest the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom. However, while the Moth tribe had stopped worshipping the Radiance, she had not disappeared. She attempted to make herself known once more by manifesting the dreams of the citizens of Hollow Nest. When they resisted her, the infection began to spread, a blight which shattered the minds of those affected and returned them back to their base instincts. The solution that was arrived at by the scholars of the Soul Sanctum in the City of Tears was to harness the power of soul, draining hundreds or thousands of their life force in the process. The Pale King arrived at a different solution and decided to seal the Radiance away in a pure vessel, a being with no mind and no will. Since the infection requires a host to have a mind that can be controlled, in theory, the Radiance would have no power over the pure vessel and thus leave her trapped forever inside them. The Pale King had been experimenting with the Void for some time and had filled suits of armor with Void called King Molds, which were bound to his will. The vessel experiments took this idea to its furthest extreme. Potential vessels were the children of the Pale King and the White Lady. These children are born in the Abyss, and the Void fills them up in the form of shades, which inhabit the vessels. Hundreds of these vessels are thrown back into the Abyss for having a mind and will. The player character, also known as the Knight, is considered to be one of these failed vessels. Eventually, one vessel is considered pure, and chosen to seal the Radiance. The vessel was taken out of the Abyss and named the Hollow Knight. The Hollow Knight was then trained and raised in the White Palace by the Pale King. 3 bugs were asked to become dreamers, which would put them in an eternal sleep and seal the Temple of the Black Egg, where the Hollow Knight and the Radiance would be contained. The first dreamer is Monomon the Teacher, a researcher in Hollownest. The second is Lurian the Watcher, who observed the City of Tears via his telescope in the Watcher's Spire. The third is Hera the Beast, Queen of Deep Nest, who says she will only accept if the Pale King would give her a child. The king, obliges, and this child ended up being Hornet, born from Hera and the Pale King. When the Hollow Knight is fully grown, they have the Radiance sealed within them in the Temple of the Black Egg. The 3 dreamers are put to sleep to protect the Black Egg's entrance, which is then sealed. 2 monuments were built in remembrance of their sacrifice, one dedicated to the Hollow Knight in the capital city, and one dedicated to the dreamers in the resting ground. After some time, it became clear that the Hollow Knight was not actually a pure vessel, and had some measure of emotions within him. Perhaps they were tarnished by their bond with the Pale King who had raised them. Perhaps when they saw that the Knight also climbed out of the abyss, they had a passing thought that maybe it didn't need to be them. Regardless, due to this, the Radiance was able to exert her influence again, causing the infection to reappear. As the kingdom fell to ruin, the Pale King abandoned the bugs of Hallownest, and disappeared within the White Palace into the dream world. Most of Hallownest's inhabitants became infected or died, with a few exceptions such as the Mantis tribe, and some other bugs who were able to resist the infection. Instead of retreating with the Pale King, the White Lady locked herself away in the Queen's gardens, feeling guilty about the hundreds of her children cast into the abyss. As for the Pale King's great knights, Ogrim stays in the royal waterways to defend Eastmas Grove, and says he hopes to meet the other knights again one day. Igmol disappears, and his armor is stolen by a maggot, who then later appears as the False Knight, but it's unclear if he was killed. Ymir stays in the resting grounds, where she mourns after her Mantis lover who died. Raya stands guard over the White Lady in the Queen's gardens, but she is eventually overwhelmed by a numerous amount of infected mantises. Yzma dies within her grove, and merges with the plants there, but the exact cause of death is unclear. Finally, as for the Pale King himself, he died in the throne room of the White Palace. His cause of death is never stated, but it's safe to say the most likely candidate was some sort of interaction with the Void, or perhaps, as being born to reign, he simply couldn't continue to exist as a king of nothing, ruling over no one. When the Pale King fled, he had the entrance to the abyss sealed off, but somehow several vessels managed to escape, including the player character, the Knight. The Radiance eventually manages to break out of the Hollow Knight, cracking their shell and fully infecting them. This is the state of Hallownest that the Knight arrives in. After traversing through Dirtmouth, the Knight meets Hornet, his half-sister, for the first time. Hornet tries to kill him, saying he is too weak for the task ahead. After defeating her for the first time, the Knight travels to the City of Tears, where they meet once again. Hornet tells the Knight to seek out the Graven Ash, meaning the shell of the worm the Pale King emerged from, where he can receive a mark. The Knight then travels to the resting grounds, the monument to the Dreamers. After being trapped in the dream, the Knight meets the Seer, a remnant of the Moth tribe, who gives them the Dream Nail, which can allow the Knight to freely enter and exit dreams and access the thoughts of others. The Knight travels to each of the 3 dreamers, and uses the nail to kill them, which breaks the seal on the Black Egg. If the Knight chooses to ignore Hornet's advice to obtain the mark, and enters the temple without it, then the Knight will find the Hollow Knight within, and faces them alone. During the battle, the Hollow Knight stabs itself repeatedly, trying to kill itself. However, the Radiance takes direct control, basically making the Hollow Knight a marionette. The Knight prevails and absorbs the infection from the Hollow Knight, before being sealed off in the temple to contain the Radiance for eternity. If the Knight follows Hornet's words and travels to the Graven Ash, they will face Hornet one last time, to see if they are truly worthy. Once victorious, the Knight enters the cast-off shell of the worm. Within the shell, the Knight is marked by the King's brand, and made the true ruler of Hallownest. The brand, the Knight enters the abyss, the place of birth, and Hornet tells the Knight they can try to defeat the Radiance within the Hollow Knight, and stop the infection at its source, by using the power of the Void that created the vessels. To do this, the Knight first travels to the White Lady, their mother, in the Queen's garden. The White Lady says she was anticipating the Knight's arrival, and gives them one half of the King's soul, a charm supplying infinite soul. To get the other half, the Knight enters the dream of a King's mold, and traverses through the White Palace. After finding the other half by the body of the Pale King, and joining them together, they can then enter their birthplace, in the depths of the abyss. There they find the egg they hatched from, and regain the memories of being cast into the abyss. This transforms the King's soul into the Voidheart charm, and beings of the Void refer to them as the Lord of Shades. Charm in hand, the Knight enters the Black Egg Temple, and faces the Hollow Knight. Midway through the battle, Hornet traps the Hollow Knight, and the Knight enters the dream to fight the Radiance. As their battle rages, Shades appear, and then the Knight unleashes the full power of the Void to defeat her. In the physical world, Hornet awakens to see the Knight's empty broken shell, and the Shades disappear into the abyss. With this, the base game is over. There are 2 additional endings in Godmaster, which I can certainly cover if there's interest. But for now, thank you for watching, and it'd mean a lot if you hit that like.
Okay. Okay. One of the last things I was wondering was whether or not the King and the White Lady simply were incapable of having a normal child with each other, or if they had experimented on them in some way. So it's clear to me now that the experiment was to lay the egg and then have the egg hatch in the abyss. So that does make sense to me. Thank you. I wonder then what the qualifiers were for what made a vessel good enough. Because, I mean, obviously, like, the Hollow Knight was chosen over the player character. But the player character ended up being able to complete everything. So, being hollow. I know that, Welvian. I'm saying, like, the player character clearly was hollow enough to be able to take care of business. Didn't have emotions. So what was the deciding factor between the 2 of them? What, like, if it made it to the top of the abyss, it's worthy of training. Alright. Community alternates between calling your character Ghost or the Knight. I will call him the Knight, because he is a brave little knight. And I thank him for his sacrifice. Alright, time for Slay the Princess. Whee! We're gonna alter the properties of this one in a second. Also, guys ready for the corniest title I can think of? There, you're welcome. Thank you, Dark Fox. It's a shame you weren't here for it. But you can always watch back later. Because all of my VODs are on the thing. Alright, oh, and give me one sec. I gotta write something down really quick. I'm so sad I can't watch Hollow Knight. My condolences, Watcher, but I will eventually be playing Silk Song. I just need to give myself a break from the terrifying platformer for a little bit. Okay. Well, today was going to be payday. It's just that Hola Now ended up not being available for it, so. I've heard that Silk Song is very, very difficult. Huh. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's because I didn't officially accept the gift yet. Alright. Please don't. I like that on the cover art of Slay the Princess. Please don't. You never beat Silk Song? Ooh, okay. I like to think you bitch slap the That's basically what you do. You take your tentacles and you just bitch slap the Radiance. The Radiance hits as hard as any enemy and so whoa, oh, fuck. That doesn't sound great. You're significantly more agile. I don't know if I'm responsible with my agility. I kind of just flip out and flail all over the place. Jeez, this is taking a while to download. We're at 32%. Where did his speed? Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright, 70%. Took me a bit to get used to the movements. Oh no, it's gonna take me ages to get used to the movements then. Welcome back, Vega. We are currently downloading Slay the Princess. It's taken a while, though. It's almost like you're streaming or something. Shh! Don't say shit like that. Not allowed. Oh, it is downloaded. Now, let's see. Please open. Pretty please. Pretty please with a cherry on top. Come on, man. I just want to play the new game. I've got another hour left of stream at least. Open up. Okay, there we go. Whoa, that's some music. One second. Okay, there we go. Just gotta adjust this window a little bit. Somebody type something in chat. I needed to pop it up so I can measure this window properly. Perfect. Thank you. Nobody asked you, Welvian. This noise is awfully ominous. Okay, let's see. And I gotta close the Hollow Knight window. There we go. Okay. Okay. We're turning this volume down. Because that's skeeving me out a little bit. Polsky, who wants to play this game in Polsky? That's an interesting hand you've given me, game. Black Tabby. I like that logo. That's a nice logo. Oh, it's a horror game. Great. God damn it, Vega. You told me this wasn't horror. I'm scared of horror. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. No jump scare. Fine. Okay. Oh, you look sad. What's the worst that could happen? Load game. The pristine. You got me a pristine cut? What kind of barber are you? The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I don't believe you. In the world? What are you talking about? You consider maybe the only reason she's gonna end the world is because she's locked up. Explore. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get this as a reward? Okay, thanks for telling me to do. Sweet! I've always wanted to off monarch. Viva la revolution! I could just turn around and leave. Wait, hold on.
Seriously? Turn around and leave. Do you even know where you're going?
I am not going to the cabin. I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever. Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path
Aw, man, fuck you.
also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Turn around again and
You're
leave
really
again.
keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Good, but everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into this.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
Wah!
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're
Oh,
at the
God
cabin
damn it.
again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
And like, I'm just gonna keep trekking
There's
through the
always a
wilderness.
choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Is this the Baba Yaga house?
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Ah.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
You can't tell me it's not funny, though. You can't tell me this isn't hilarious.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Hey, random guy, what's up? Based. Thank you, Inferno.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Yeah, fuck you! Chapter 2, The Stranger.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Such language! Oh, I dare say! You must be some vagabond here to kidnap me.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
This is Slay the Princess, random guy, because I beat the Radiance earlier and we had to change games. Oh, you bastard! You're in for it now! Those walls weren't here last time!
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
I'm starting to think you're the one who's ending the world,
If he
motherfucker.
doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
If he doesn't remember what happened. Hold on. I thought maybe the voice of the hero was my own conscience. What do you mean it's just a second voice in my head? I did beat the Radiance, random guy. If you go back, I think I did it around like minute 45 of the stream.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Thank you, Watcher. Oh no, now we've got the voice of the contrarian.
He might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead. You know I can tell when you're not. Please take this seriously.
I'm begging
I am
you.
begging you.
Fuck off. I can do what I wish.
A warning before you go any further.
Oh my god.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Hear me out. I'm not gonna slay her.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Thank you, contrarian.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
Oh my god, alright, voice of the hero, you're stupid. This narrator has shown that he has so much power over the world that he can make a wall around this cabin. Clearly, if the world is ending, it's his choice. I went to shirt my first time too. Yeah! This guy sucks.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. It's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there.
I followed
such
the
that
rules.
The seams are never
Wah.
quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
That's what I'm saying.
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that. But when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
Well, if I can't let fear creep into my heart, I say I don't need the knife, because if I'm not afraid, why do I need the knife?
Oh, you've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Thank you, this guy is my kind of guy.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
I have been set free, Shrimpy. Yes, I did beat the Radiance.
I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
Why did you capitalize his like he's God? Huh?
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine.
I don't get a single thing that's going on. You're telling me.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Or...
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
But there's a mirror on it.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
That's why my hand looked so funky. I see.
But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that what he doesn't want us to see is that I'm a monster, and I kind of already saw that from the look of my dragon hand.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once.
Gross.
An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
Oh, by the way, really quick, why do we have to play as princess? Because she's gonna cause the end of the world, duh. Except that's what he says, but I don't believe him. Big brain time. Vega, did you watch the Game Over's pilot?
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
No.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
What did you think, Vega?
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby.
Ross is great. Me and Mr. Mint were discussing it actually, and I actually mentioned it on stream as well. Sorry to interrupt briefly the horror. I think it's good. I think it's not a good first episode. I think it's a good pilot, and I know they've already said that it's both pilot and first episode. I really think they need to reconsider because there's some dialogue in there that needs a lot of work. Aaron Hansen's a great voice actor. I don't want him to be doing like 7 voices every single episode. I think they need to find more people. And also, the Lernosaurus experienced character growth way too quickly. But the humor's great. I think people did a good job. I love the animation, the art style. I'd love to see where it goes. I just would like them to reproduce an episode 1 because, again, good pilot, not a good episode 1.
I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
You're probably right.
We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
No, fuck off, loser.
There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, contrarian!
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere. You concentrate on where you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else. And so you take one careful, focused step after another. 1 foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down, or up, or maybe sideways. But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
So would the cabin have looked normal if I didn't fuck with him and try to leave?
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Oh, my clicker is different now. Now it looks like a crow.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Can I help you?
Hello.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
This is clearly the best character, is this voice in my head called the Contrarian.
Princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Let's be honest.
I don't have any weapons, and I'm chained to a wall. Do I look like someone that could end the world? Do I look like a monster?
What the fuck?
Heard about me is true, and I'm going to...
You told me no jump scares, motherfucker!
Starting with you.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it.
Did I say I'd been here before? I didn't even remember the Contrarian saying he's been here
It
before.
seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of them.
Why does it click all three of these at once? Because I can say all three of them and try to split her? What are you streaming tomorrow? Well, now I don't know. It depends on how long this game takes, I guess. There's more of you now.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago. It must be fear creeping into your heart.
You know you can't stop me.
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
Ah. This is a good length game. Oh.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going.
Hey, there's, as far as I know, there's fucking 3 or 4 of me too. I can't say shit.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? We'd always start by retrieving the blade.
No, fuck off.
Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs. Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
No thank you.
Princess.
Princess?
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really. No, I don't need a name.
My name is whatever hushed whispers follow in the wake of my devastation.
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
What reason does she have me to tell? What reason does she have to tell me her name? I'm a weird dragon creature that told her point blank I was sent here to kill you.
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? We're probably stuck down here forever,
Yeesh.
aren't we?
This is
There's
pretty
no way
cool,
out,
yeah.
and barely a way in. You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here? Oh, I thought they would send something better to deal with me. If the stairs managed to chew you up,
I will devour you.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful. I just want to live my life. I'm not going to dance for you. Besides,
You already know what I'm going to do.
if you want to put an end to me, then put an end to me.
Not a single real answer. At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction, it's infuriating, isn't it? Whose buttons are there for us to press? Whose skin is there for us to get under? Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree. There must be something we can do. Asking questions just seems to make things worse.
Man, I don't know about you two, but I'm having a grand time.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this. But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Alright, I'm gonna get you out of here. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you or anything. Or retrieve the blade.
That's not right.
That's not right.
Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... we can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
Yeesh!
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all,
Oh, I have a knife in my hand now.
nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all.
I did beat Hollow Knight score, yes. And this is very interesting, random guy.
Falls apart? I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
You think? It is very objective that we did this.
They are surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
I didn't think our actions had consequences. Wow. Bunch of stream edits, I'm here now. Hello, May.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
I'll try. I'll do my best. Oh. Goodbye. But you don't know she had the chance to hear your reply. The illusion of choice, and everything is possible, nothing is. She's gone, replaced with something else. The mirror.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that A mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I think I'm supposed to look in the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Will you do the pantheons later on? No. That's gonna be hell, and I don't want to subject myself to that. Ignore him. What do I see in the mirror?
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. You're not masochistic enough. I think I'm just the right amount of masochistic, frankly. The body. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Hi, princess. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Is that an Undertale reference? I don't know. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. These ones are a contradiction. A winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
I'm gonna go study. Alright, bye.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Do you know the worlds beyond?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Were you always the princess, or are you making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends? I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free. I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you? Thoughts without connections, a dim and nascent network. I wish to be more. I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks. Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom. Everything, until we meet again. I have not lived. I am not afraid
Welcome
to
back,
die.
Shade Lord.
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home. Then we will be here forever, as we are now, unfinished, dry, hollow. You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
I guess the viewers are empty just like the two of us. It's not empty, just less, because it's not Hollow Knight anymore.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated. She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. A rich and vibrant heart, bring the stranger to her.
You're on a path in the woods. You're
Okay,
here
yeah,
to
I get
slay.
this. I get it, I get it, I get it. You can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab. Ooh! Well. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
I respect
If
you and
anything,
your kind.
slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Damn! Anti-monarchist over here.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
3D game, 2D, 3D. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
You never know.
I mean, maybe some people
2.5 do.
Nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right? You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie. We're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore.
I thought I was not here.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Oh, you hold
The only
tab to
furniture
skip.
of
Got
note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
End of the basement. Fuck you!
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Why is your
There's
avatar
a heavy
tweaking
chain
out?
around
Is
her
my
wrist,
avatar tweaking out?
binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Oh, you know, it's probably because of the dishwasher. It's picking up
She's
the little hints of
beautiful.
rumble.
How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
No wonder I feel hollow in real life. Are you okay, Shade Lord?
You're only making this more difficult.
Fuck off!
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
I disagree.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Thank you.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
I can't pick the lock, it won't let me.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade
Do the
like you
Henry
were supposed
stick.
to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates
Whoa!
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess!
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
How you doing, babe? You doing all right? Seem a little cheerful.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape
Just
into the
want
world.
to be noticed. My
No.
true name is Mike.
I can't just let her escape into the world.
Fuck off, narrator.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward
No!
and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
No, leave her alone.
Stop that.
Warn her.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Save yourself! Run!
Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive. The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
This isn't you! Pick me! Choose me! Love me!
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
Hell yeah.
The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Screw the narrator. All my homies hate the narrator.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Ooh, rivulets, vocab word.
It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Damsel.
You're on a path in the wood. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The skipping, it's not doing it when I press and hold it. It's like occasionally popping up a little bit, which is really, really weird. I can do the controller, right? Oh, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Okay, there we go. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. You're in for now. I'm wise to your tricks.
Tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's...
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our
Voice
beloved,
of the
we'll have to be
smitten.
sneaky about it.
Our beloved. Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
He's got this timbre to his voice that almost sounds like Skipper from Penguins of Madagascar. Specifically the voice of the smitten. So all the cards are on the table.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
The smitten is the best voice in your head. I don't know, the contrarian was pretty funny.
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
That's gaslighting and emotional manipulation. I died last time because I didn't listen to you, and then you locked me in a basement and forced me to pick up a knife.
You were the one who did us in, villain.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
I beg to differ.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations.
Nah.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
I wouldn't know, because I died, and it's your fault.
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone. That's right, you can't stop all of us.
I mean, we're all here in one body,
We're
to be fair.
going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does.
Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with?
Hell yeah!
You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
Proceed!
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do
I'm holding the
everything
button
in her
now.
power
It
to
is
stop
doing
you from
nothing to
slaying
skip the
her.
dialogue I've already seen.
Don't believe a word she says.
We already told you we're not playing along with
least I
your
can do
little
autoplay.
game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
The interior of the cabin is
Oh, well,
clean
now it does
and
look quite
elegant,
different.
its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
This whole cabin is different from last time.
Very different. Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around.
I'm turning it off because I can skip through faster. Dude, okay. No backseat gaming. You agreed to the rules when you got in here. Do not yell at me to make decisions. I was going to pick the mirror anyway, for the record, but this is a choice-based game. I will be making my own choices.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted. That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror.
It's literally right
there
there,
isn't.
dude.
I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here. In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Why would you lie about that? What's the point?
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do?
Getting Wendy's,
waste time
you know what I
cleaning
want,
yourself instead
Welvian.
of doing what needs to be done.
You already know. It's double bacon cheeseburger with pickles, onions, ketchup, and mustard.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
I'm not taking the blade. What if you want to spice? I rarely
The door to
spice
the
things up with
basement
my
creaks
burger order.
open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
You say that every single time, and now I'm getting really
A
suspicious.
soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs
Hello
and
again.
lock eyes with the
You
princess.
look different.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Please tell me I didn't actually say that.
You know she can't hear you, right?
Thank God.
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
She also said come back, so she remembers it too.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before. That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Yeah, and Wright is launching you into a fucking trash can, dude.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
We don't know that she ended the world. You're letting the narrator gaslight you. We don't know what happened to the world because we died. It was extremely unfair. Rescue the princess.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity? And even if you wanted to unleash her
I'll
onto the
release her
world,
every
despite
time.
the
Hell
complete
yeah.
moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that. Don't you see how dainty her hands are? You'll be able to slip her out with ease. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
I beg to differ.
If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
You're too late. I've already depicted myself as the handsome prince and you as the sniveling, conniving imp.
I think I'd rather believe in facts. Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator?
Narrator?
Courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Hell yeah!
You wouldn't.
I would.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Oh my god, we really just slipped the chain over
and
her.
gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked.
I'll be
damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah!
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be
You keep
buried
saying
in her
pristine
back,
blade!
And everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now? That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire
You
world
love.
slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for
God,
our
I'm
happy
so
ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way
What a
she's
lovely
smiling
romance.
at you.
I know, right?
She
I'm
doesn't
waiting
have
for
be
this to
so
turn at any
happy about
moment.
This. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
It's actually amazing you picked the same routes as me. Hell yeah.
Oh no, did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
My love, use me as a battering ram!
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Oh, I beg to differ.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
think we get over it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the
My
door
streamer assistant.
together. Blech. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs. And
Oh no, the knife.
Late.
You're not
You're
doing
enjoying
that.
this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer.
I hate you.
I hate you. You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here?
No, we gotta
Seems like an
explore.
easy
We
win
must
for
sail
everyone.
the high seas, find our happy ending.
That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending. Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Romantic haze, your love will set you free.
Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Oh, yee. This has gotten eerie.
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
What are we, a chicken? Well, there she goes. Don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory
She's gone.
returns.
Where does she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now? But
You
it
always
feels
get
so
scared.
bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
You approach, gaze into your reflection. Silent as you reach forward, they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The bloat. You've grown. Have I? Huh. So I have. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again. Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same. Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward. With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be. and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
Oh, bye, May. Actually, I'm gonna end stream, like, once we're done with this section, because I gotta go to bed myself soon, so.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
There's a lot of options here.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread. Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me. Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy isn't seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets. This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose. My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory. The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence. If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you. I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. A gentle heart, bring the damsel to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oops. There we go. Thank you all very much for joining me. I had a lovely evening. Hope you did as well. Got my YouTube, Twitter, and Discord all linked in my Twitch bio. And I'll be streaming again tomorrow night. I might do more Slay the Princess. I might do Lies of P. I'll figure it out at some point before we start the stream. So I hope to see you there. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And, oh, yes, I forgot. Stick around for the raid. Let's see. Who am I raiding this evening? Oh, we can raid Ivy. Alright. Goodbye, everybody.